New at 9, we are hearing from a young man who survived a heart transplant right before his 15th birthday.
He's the featured survivor at the American Heart Association's Heart Ball in downtown Tulsa tomorrow night.
As MC of the event, I met him and his dad at tonight's rehearsal and wanted to share their story about the importance of knowing your family's heart history.
These are pictures of Morgan Decker when he had a heart transplant in 2020, a month before turning 15. Here's how he felt before the surgery.
I did notice every once in a while, like when I was walking up and down the steps at school, I would have a little chest pain, and then I was like, okay, this probably isn't normal, right? So that was a big scare thing to me.
He shared with me how he feels now, 5 years post-transplant.
I feel like I have so much more energy than I used to. I do believe that.
Morgan was diagnosed with a genetic mutation, something he, his dad, and sister all have, something they tested for after two of Morgan's great-uncles on his dad's side died from sudden cardiac arrest, and one of their kids discovered they had the mutation. One uncle died at the age of 26, the other at the age of 46.
What will happen with this gene, it weakens your heart, so your heart function is less. So if your heart is not providing the body with the level of blood it needs, it gets bigger to compensate for it. So but it becomes this kind of weak muscle that's just kind of sputtering, not pumping. We had pictures of his old heart, you know, and it is a very large heart. Just because it was trying to compensate for what the deficiency was of his old heart.
And with Dad Jason also having the gene mutation, he has an implanted defibrillator. The family is sharing their heart health journey, with Morgan being this year's featured survivor at the Tulsa Heart Ball. We met at the rehearsal. Jason talked to me about how the American Heart Association uses the money raised through events like this.
Research that has supported medications and treatments and education. You know, it really makes a difference in promoting heart health.
And makes a difference in lives like Morgan's.
He was able to skydive, doing well now. The Deckers also stress the importance of genetic testing. If a family member discovers they have the mutation, let extended family know so they can all get tested too.
Important information for sure. FOX23 is a proud sponsor of the American Heart Association. Both of us will be at the Heart Ball tomorrow night. I'm just going. Shay is the MC.
Hey, you're a special guest too.
All right, thank you.